In this series, we're building a retirement planning web app from scratch using Google Apps Script web app. We will build a professional-looking, real fintech product within a couple of hours with completely free tools. What if I told you your retirement app already has a secret brain hiding behind the screen? Today, we're building the onboarding questionnaire engine, the part that learns about your user and creates a personalized retirement roadmap automatically. And here's the fun part. We'll use GAS, short for Google Apps Script. I like to say it Google Automation System, to make the app think, respond, and automate work like magic. In Lesson 1, we created the empty shell for a retirement planning wizard web app. Now, it's time to make it smart. Step 2 collects important background information, like age, career stage, household type. Why? Because a 25-year-old single worker needs a very different retirement plan than a 55-year-old couple preparing to retire soon. This onboarding engine helps the app instantly personalize recommendations for every user. But before we add more cool features, you need to understand one very important file. The file that controls everything behind the scenes. To understand code.gs, think about your favorite restaurant. The dining room is what customers see. The tables, the menus, the decorations. That's your HTML file. But who actually cooks the food? Who takes the orders? Who makes sure the right meal reaches the right table? The kitchen. In Google Apps Script, code.gs is the kitchen manager. The letters GS simply stand for Google Script. This file lives safely on Google servers, hidden from visitors. Your users never see it, but it quietly controls everything happening behind the scenes. When we open code.gs, you'll notice something surprising. There's only a tiny amount of code. Looks tiny, but this little function is extremely powerful. Here's what happens. A visitor clicks your web app link. Google immediately asks, "Hey, code.gs, what page should I show this person?" And the do-get function replies, "Show them the index.html page." That's it. That one line is the bridge connecting your hidden backend system to your beautiful web page. Now, let's upgrade the app from a simple page into a dynamic onboarding wizard. Inside your index.html file, find the old message that says initializing. Delete everything inside the wizard app container. Now, paste in the new dynamic wizard layout. This new layout creates multiple options that users can move through step by step, almost like a mini checklist. Now that you understand the hidden brain of the app, let's look at what users actually see on the screen. Your index.html file is like the front desk and dining area of the restaurant. HTML creates the structure. It adds things like headings, buttons, input boxes, forms, text areas. But HTML alone looks very boring. That's where CSS comes in. CSS controls how everything looks. It handles things like colors, fonts, spacing, shadows, rounded corners, animations. Think of HTML as the room and CSS as the interior and decor of the restaurant. Now, instead of writing huge blocks of custom CSS, we're using something called TailWind CSS. TailWind works like Lego blocks for design. You combine small style classes together to instantly create beautiful layouts. Instead of writing hundreds of lines of CSS, TailWind lets you style things directly inside your HTML. That means faster building, cleaner design, easier mobile layouts, and professional modern appearance. This is one reason modern web apps feel smooth and polished. So in this retirement planning wizard project, HTML builds the structure, CSS and TailWind make it beautiful, JavaScript makes it interactive, and code.gs connects everything to Google's automation system.
So without HTML, your web app would basically be an empty white screen.
All right. Now that you understand all 4 pieces working together, let's continue building the onboarding questionnaire engine. Next, scroll all the way down to the bottom of your index.html file. Right before the closing body tag, paste the JavaScript transition engine. This script acts like traffic control for your wizard. It handles moving between screens, checking inputs, validating rules. Without this script, your app would just sit there doing nothing. Now let's deploy and test everything. Save your files, click Deploy. Manage deployments, click the pencil icon, select New Version, click Deploy. Refresh your web app URL. Now test different combinations. Wrong combinations. Watch your onboarding wizard come alive. When Google Apps Script deploys the new version, it gives the web app link. Click it, and the web page opens right into your web browser. With our HTML code, we have built a web app with 2 input boxes, one for current age and one for retirement age. We can test our web app by typing age numbers. Let's do that. Today, you learned something super important. Every great web app has 2 sides, the beautiful front end users can see and the hidden automation engine powering everything behind the scenes. And thanks to GAS, Google Apps Script, we can also say it Google Automation System, you can build powerful automation tools without needing a giant software company. In the next lesson, we'll continue upgrading this retirement planning wizard into a real intelligent planning tool. So subscribe, keep building, and I'll see you in lesson 3.